What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are general messages only, which means take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information and the links down below on how to reach me. These are messages from the 15th to the 20th. I've already gone ahead and pulled, so let's get right into it. You got Death, the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles as advice. So death represents a big metamorphosis. It represents a change. It represents growing into something dying, and something changing because of that. A lot of the time, people look at this and they're like, oh God, it's death. I mean, they're going to die. Something bad's going to happen. This is sometimes associated with as a painful card. There is no literal death here. It is a metaphorical death that something has changed in order for you to grow into your higher powers. Something has happened in order for you to get to your higher self. And I don't necessarily see if this is good or negative. I definitely do see that it is going to be for the better. I feel like it is going to basically change. I don't want to say that completely because that sounds really weird, but it is going to make big changes into who you are to establish this higher power. I feel like you are going to have a very good self-assured time where the Queen of Wands is this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, where she understands who she is, or she needs to understand who she is, but she is a boss. She is a boss-ass bitch. She is somebody that would have a lot of control in either her home life, her sex life, her marriage, her job. She would be the kind of breadwinner for her family in this kind of scenario. And I'm going to read this right now because I asked for outcome, and a lot of you, this might be paired with somebody, but we kind of got the same exact energy. These are gender benders, so it can kind of be read as the same thing. So I feel like whatever change this is, it's possible that for some of you it might be a relationship change. It is going to be an incredibly, I don't want to say heavy, but it is really, really, really going to, I don't want to say kick you in the ass either, but it's going to be this time where you really fucking kick it into gear and really metamorphosize. We got the Four of Pentacles as advice, so I'm going to read to you what that means in my book. It means, be careful with your budget and curtail your spending. Conserve your energy and resources however you can. Store up your power, it will come in handy. So there is definitely a need to be cautious about resources. I feel like to be careful with your money. For some of you, be careful with your emotions. This can represent a blockage. It can represent that there's something that is blocked that needs to change, and there could be the change in that. But I feel like you're holding on to something tightly, or you have some sort of nest or safety net and plan. Let's say that you got into a car accident and you have to pay your bill by this March. Well, now you know that like the bill's going to be like $300, and you can save up now instead of frantically rushing until the last moment. It is saying to be careful with your energy and your resources. I don't get this as a bad spread. I don't get death as a negative because it does end up in an extreme positive. I feel like just be careful with your energy, with your resources. I feel like whatever change, I'm going to ask what this change is before I 100% just finish this. But what is this change going to be for the star sign? Okay. You are going to be finding the answers to something because this represents a new forced perspective. It represents that you getting yourself into a position to look at a situation in a completely new light. The Hangman represents getting stuck, but he puts himself into a situation in which he knows he will have a fresh outlook at things. And that is the message that I want to tell to you, is that in order to get out of the situation, whatever it is that is also going to be the metamorphosis. It's going to be included with the metamorphosis. This is what is going to include this change. You're going to see things in a new way in order to have this change in your life. And I feel like it is going to be incredibly helpful for you to understand who you are, what your power source is. I don't get this as a negative. The only thing to be cautious of is your energy and resources. Be a little bit careful with your money. I'm kind of hearing be careful with your money. But whatever this turns into, I definitely feel like it is all happening to raise yourself. It is going to be a metamorphosis of yourself where you will be finding the answers to something that you need to know, and it will make it able to build yourself into it. This is for the star sign of Leo. Obviously, wicked fucking fire energy in this Leo. This is not bad shit. Just be careful with the Four of Pentacles and allow for this change to happen. Don't be resistant against this. I feel like some of you might be resistant against this. Allow this change to happen and trust that it is going to happen for your best outcome. And that is the advice. Peace out. I'll see you on the flip side, Moon Tribe. Peace out. As I say that 3 times.